Well, alright then. I'm Hupfen, and this is Everspace. It's a space combat game, bit of roguelike elements to it, pretty much on the roguelite side, for sure. But, you know, it is a bit randomized, permadeath, all the essentials of a roguelike game. It's made by Rockfish. It's currently early access. It does feel a little bit like a beta, but it is still pretty robust. It's plenty going on, and it is pretty difficult in my experience so far. I have done a couple runs with this. Basically, you are a cloned pilot, and the cloning is the whole explanation for why it can be a roguelike and permadeath and blah blah blah. And you get a ship. I don't have this ship yet. We have this starting one. And you do get to start with a loadout. You get to customize all the aspects of how you start. So it's not like you're picking a character or picking a class. You're really fine-tuning how your run goes. To a degree. We've only really unlocked this one loadout. There are more to come with more ships. This is really where you start customizing though. You get perks on your pilot and on your ship. And every run you gather credits, spend the credits here. I did a previous run, don't have enough credits to do anything more, so those just get lost. There are a couple in-game challenges, stats, everything you would expect. But let's just go into space. Stick to normal difficulty. It's the way you're meant to die, and really I appreciate that. So hello, it's space. There's crystals. Gameplay pretty much similar to whatever kind of space shooter games you've played, whatever kind of spaceships you've been in, all the way back to like TIE Fighter, you know, X-Wing TIE Fighter. This is one of those roguelite kind of elements. There's just stuff randomly spawned in asteroids. The asteroids themselves, completely random. Little container here, get some scrap. You know, there's all the consumable materials to pick up. I think someone just tried to buzz me. We have enemies. Someone is shooting at me. So let's focus on who is shooting at me first. Yeah, because he's already popped through my shields. Alright. Survived that bit. So next, shooter and some nanobots. Those are very appreciated because that is what you use to fix your hull. And we've already taken damage. We're in the first sector and we're already taking damage. So that's our rock of gas. Not really asking questions there. We got a couple more fighters. I've still got a fair amount of missiles, and I've got a shield booster that I really ought to use. We can choose to engage. We don't have to engage the enemies if we don't want to. We do have to heal because, yeah. But you know what? Let's be bold. If we take on these fighters, yeah, this guy's aware of us now. We take on these fighters, we defeat them, we get stuff. You know, that's the usual, you know, kill your enemies dynamic in games. You get a couple of weapons depending on like how much you've beefed up your ship. Right now we have 2. Nice. And a damage booster. Is that something I need to come back and pick up, or? Oh, I'm full on fuel. Okay. Never mind about that. those are mines. Don't run into mines. Some processor units. All of that stuff is useful for crafting material. That's one of those things that's not quite roguelike in my experience, but what I play is a lot of lighter rogue games. It's been ages since I played Rogue or NetHack or, you know, any of the original paragons of the genre. So for all I know, this is actually more rogue-like than other rogue games. There's nothing in here? Come on. Let's see, there's another container. I'm not gonna try and figure out how to get to it. So let's see. Pulse laser. Can't upgrade. We can build more missiles, except we don't have any ore. We don't have the equipment to upgrade our shield, or our weapon overdrive, or any of this. We have damage boosters, we have shield boosters. Shield booster is equipped right now, and I have a feeling that's going to be more useful in time. But let's jump to the next sector. We've done about all we can to start. Let's see. Let's keep it a little low risk right now after how that first one went. So the whole story on this is you are the cloned pilot, and you have memories of your original, and it's weird.
What you see around you is the remnants of the conflict between the colonials and the Oka. First contact led to an escalating series of misunderstandings. Let's just put it at that.
I see.
There is, you know, conflict story and all of that fun stuff. There's also, you know, that smarmy AI that we just heard. This looks like it's zero threat. That's the missiles that I tried to pick up and were already full. Yeah, no free weapon slots. So these are some GMB fighters, transports. They are neutral. So unless you decide to engage, they're not really going to care. Drone override. This looks like I can pick it up. Where did it go? Did I pick it up? No. No, I did not. So, because my slots are full, I have to decide to drop something. So I can drop my shield booster or my damage booster. When activated, it influences drones within a certain range to fight on your side for a certain amount of time. I don't think I'm going to be tactical enough to pull that off. So, we are just going to scrap it. We're going to salvage it. Let's be kinder about our terminology. Basically just throw it away, get a little bit of resources. And yeah, with nothing going on here, let's just head to the next zone. So light combat, light difficulty can be very light sometimes. A service station. Please tell me you will heal me. I got some mining drones. Jump drive coordinates, but I see outlaws. I see combat. Engage. Switch over to Gatling gun. Oh, come on. Come on with the getting dead, please. Thank you. You're just a drone. And of course, did I not just say a moment ago, it's like I'm never gonna get close enough to a drone to make that useful. I'm actually really bad at making like the shield booster useful. So what do we have here? A resource shop. Okay. So I can buy some scrap for 440 bucks. You can buy some compound for gas or buy crystal for gas. I have crystal. I have a tiny bit of scrap. I have no compound and plenty of gas, so we'll do that. I have no idea if that's a reasonable trade. I have no idea if that's at all desirable. We can build some light missiles if we want. I have a device slot that I'm not using yet. I think this is my only active, yeah, this is a passive device. Can I upgrade my shield? No, because I need more scrap and a power cell. This, more scrap and a power cell. Plasma scrap, yeah. So I actually might want to buy scrap. Yeah, let's do that. Let's buy some scrap and hope to find power cells that we can use to upgrade our weapons. Or plasma. We'll take plasma too. Yeah, same mods available on both of them. But that's that. You know, those resource stations, they are appreciated. Now this is probably going to... This could potentially annoy somebody. Yeah. Like we have antagonized a turret. So we run away, act like nothing happened. They are going to remember me. The drones are going to remember me. So we're just going to head out. You know, stole a little bit of gel, a little bit of resources, and then head to the end of this sector, which is probably, hopefully, going to be a little more exciting. There's the jump gate that we need to hit. We'll just sit in this plasma field. This is actually exactly what I wanted. That is not. That bit of heat is not what I wanted. Let's take you down with the Gatling gun. Gatling gun is better at dealing with hull. Roger that. Yep, this is the excitement. Running out of oxygen. Your life support system was damaged and running out of oxygen. You can repair it.
Come on. There can't be many more.
There's always more.
Or you can just straight up die. You know, from a collision. So we're going to do another run. Because that was a little embarrassing. Just got, you know, collided and exploded. But we can buy more perks. We can beef up our perks a little bit. We have retrieval, credit loot, map, critical hit, damage and repair. Let's improve our repairing ability, I would say. Although we have 700 credits, you kind of want to use them in the most efficient manner. We do consumable slots. I am terrible about using consumables. So yeah, I can't even do those. Let's boost our nanobot efficiency ever so slightly. Yeah, normal is difficult on its own. You know, crack the knuckles, get ready for fighting. And we got some fighting. We got Ockers. Get you wrecked. You gotta be eager about using your missiles. Oh crap, there's a lot of them. Wow. Okay.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. A demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
There's a whole storyline. There's fighting and all of that. I don't know that we really care. But get some credits. Get some credits. We really need nanobots, though. Whoop, we got hostiles. Where are the hostiles? Oh, outlaw missile turrets. Hello. Nanobots! Okay. Are there more turrets around? Or are we finally clear? Get a little more compound. Yeah, we can boost and move around a little faster, but even so, space is kind of big. So one nanobot, not going to do a whole lot, but it's something. You know, it's HP. Let's see, mineable gas. Early on, you might as well grab all the resources that you can, because you never know if you'll hit a trade station, or if you might actually be able to use them in crafting. Zoom. And off we go. So no matter what, there's heat, but let's cut through the middle. And
Your assistance has been asked in defending a ship from an outlaw party. Coordinates are set in the map.
party time. So, took care of that drone. Finally remembered to turn on the shield booster.
Received a credit. The payment has been transferred.
Oh, we got some money. I'm not going to be the kind of person who goes on about how ships don't actually explode in space, but I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm sure you saw that. You saw how cool it is. Just fly through someone's explosion. That's really all the excuse we need for that to be a thing. Okay, ore is fully mined. There's the hostile. We need to get within 2 kilometers for a missile to be effective. Come on. There we are. We got a mod blueprint. And we got missiles firing at us, so switch to the pulse laser. Yeah, you want to send a missile at me? I'll send a missile at you. Okay. Drones are really easy to take out, so I actually want to focus on those first. I'm taking out my shields pretty quick, and then damaging my hull, and I'm really not happy about that. Okay. Whoosh. Yeah, our shields are in pretty rough shape already. So we can go plasma torpedo or light missile. Plasma torpedo is an unguided, long-range rocket that deals great amounts of damage. No, I want something that will hone in. Oh, and there's some ochre. There's a tech container. Nanobots. We can repair. We can repair a fair amount, actually. 4 nanobots. So, I really appreciate that. More tech containers. Or tech container, or singular, but whatever. Shield XC. So this looks like just a straight upgrade. So we'll absolutely swap and then salvage the old one for scrap and plasma. And actually we were able to build or upgrade stuff. Can't upgrade that. Build new. We can build a second Gatling gun. I don't see the need to build a second Gatling gun. We can build a bunch of light missiles. So let's beef that back up to 10. We can build a new energy injector. Shield booster. Let's craft some energy injector. And some shield booster. Let's build all the things. Let's do a barrel roll. I wasn't going to get through a video of a space shooter and not do a barrel roll. It just wasn't happening. I know it's not technically a barrel roll, whatever. I'm fully aware of my failures in pedantry. I choose not to care. We got some outlaws over here. I guess these are the closest enemies. So, let's go. One, bam. Knocked your drones out. Trying not to hit the neutrals. There we go. And we got some blueprints. Spread mod. Blueprint. Spread mod. Actually tightens the spread, but we need crystal and we need a little more scrap. We can do that with pulse laser as well. Looks like they're all just, you know, a mod's a mod. Scattergun blueprint. Is that a whole new gun? That's a whole new gun. A whole new gun. I'm not going to do that. I don't have the resources to build a scattergun. I don't have the wherewithal to sing. But I do have a service station to head into. So let's visit this. See what this is all about. Let's visit it upside down. A refuel station. I mean, we might as well. We don't need a lot of fuel, but we've got lots of credits, which is perhaps more important. These are... That's the turrets. That's the reason you don't raid from these containers. I still want to raid from those containers. Maybe we'll do that and then just immediately bail. But I actually want to stop doing that. I'm not actually sure how to make this like the consumable that we're using. Probably by hitting the equip option. Yeah, we're only like 7 runs into this game ever, so that's going to be my excuse for not knowing how to do things. What is this comms hub? What is the story with this? Do I have to go, like, do I have to get inside this wreck? Like, are we going in the ship? And there's a tech container in there. There's a sensor relay. There's got to be a way in. That's not the way in. That's our way out. I'm guessing like we go from the other end. Those are mines. Those are X mines. Well, except for the one that's still around. That won't blow up. Come on. Explode. Thank you. Drone override I can probably not use properly, so we'll salvage it. Yeah, lots of mines up in here. Hacking the comms hub. This is totally how hacking works. Location information gathered. It's like, do I now know where I am? Because I kind of knew where I was. But, you know, hey, alright. We hacked a comms hub. Good for us. And away we go. Off to the jump gate and a wreck. Let's see what's in the wreck. Jump gate, there's some ore and plasma just floating about. And we got hostiles. We actually seem to have a fair amount of hostiles, including ones that are shooting at me right now. Some ockers. Yeah, these guys have opened fire. Okay, come on. Where are you? Okay, that's one down. Don't die, don't die. Well, the ocker should die. I shouldn't. I want to not. Yeah, I have a feeling that's never going to get old. That's just never going to get old. Okay, so that's one down.
This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
So many enemies. Life support at 97. Let's use the shield booster now. Who's behind me? You're behind me.
I don't need to use it. What?
Use our shield boosters.
System is still damaged.
I'm on it.
This isn't even the one that I'm aiming for. This isn't even my final target. It's definitely getting the jump on me a little bit. Some nanobots.
Nanobots will always come in useful.
And another collision death. Oh, well, we got some new blueprints. We got plenty of credits. And we like to keep dying in a really dramatic fashion, which is hopefully good entertainment. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, a like would be appreciated. Subscribe doubly so. Either way, ta-ta for now.